Now you're doing all respect. My content is not for everyone. And I say it respectfully. Always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential and they try to blackmail you against you. And you never have malicious intentions. You know, unconditional love hits different. They will never understand your reality when it comes to your faith. It was never for likes and views, cloud chasing alone fame. Then have hate in your vein. Elevation looks good on you. A direction they would never understand, how growing your bad habits they would never understand. It was never for likes and views, overcoming the storm. When folks try to do you wrong, you almost got lost in your own vocabulary, becoming your worst enemy. But God was redirected when you least expected, showing you a different point of your view when it comes to this next chapter in your life, and you didn't have to get physical. You didn't have hate in your vein, regardless of what you was going through, coming from poverty and pain. That energy has still healing childhood trauma, went into your adulthood. They would never understand your reality, patience, time, and day, and existence that was truly real. When your neighbor didn't want you to heal, they wanted to kick you down right to left and mad. They tax back with their bad habits. They was projected forward right to left. But hold on one second, you didn't have to wild out, go tick for tack with someone who didn't understand yourself or vision of. They try to kick you down, even when you get lost in your words. They try to see you frown, but God was maintaining your smile. Always be patient with time and day when it comes to elevation, when it comes to growth and maturing. You never had hate in your vein. They would never understand how God allows you to flow to go within. That unconditional love. I love myself not to dim my light. That energy is different. It was never for likes and views when I chose me. To let me know that at the end of the day, I was willing to not run from my past, but I was willing to show up for why I understood my past. You know, that energy is different. When folks want you to get out of character, want you to be a crash out, but you wasn't trying to wild out. Never give up on yourself if you got a speech problem or you're going through trauma and pain. You may not understand yourself at the moment, or folks may not understand your vocabulary, but you ain't got malicious intent. Just hold on one second. Who will you that God will truly redirect you, showing you a path at the end of the day? It's okay to be your authentic self, because folks are truly hearing you, not to overlook you. They got to play with spirit to make you feel like you're your worst enemy. That energy is different because they truly pouring into you and respect to two-way you, because they didn't have hate towards you or jealousy, envy towards their mindset going towards you. They didn't look at you like competition and do you wrong. Because who would have known that you're past and living your reality today? And only for God to show you that God wasn't leading you wrong. I'm not yet, respect that my content is not for everybody. Healing trauma and pain is not easy. But that unconditional love is different. When God gives you balance, to acknowledge your worth, that you are worthy. God was never for sale, was never for likes and views or cloud chasing. They would never how you show up for yourself. And most healthy is when they dim your light. Always be yourself, and I say it respectfully, when the enemy try to dim your light. Today's currently July 1st. 2025. Stop the violence. Have a good day.